Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sharice and welcome to Studio Ring. Okay, so this is the first family that I created for my save file, and I instantly fell in love with them as I was creating them. So here is what I envisioned for this family, for the Bennett family. So Janice here is basically she and her husband. They met in high school. They married. They're each other's first, all that good stuff, right? But she longs for something more. So, what I kind of feel like this is giving, what's her name? Kristen or Christy and Desmond, but without, I don't know if I'm going to do the cheating scandal, but like, like that, like very wholesome, very like the high school sweetheart trope down, like identical to whatever you would think a high school sweetheart couple would be. That's them. So basically, I created her traits to be family oriented, a snob, and I got the other one here, bougie, ambitious, and hold on. Oh, a people pleaser. So this goes really good into the aspiration that I picked for her, which is going to be city native. So she wants to be the influencer. She wants the Lux life. But her husband, Cade, he's more down to earth, practical, as you can see me with his traits. He's a maker. He just wants a big family, y'all, and just make sure that his house is good. He just wants that. And there's nothing more that he can ask for. And he's a romantic, so him and his wife have a very beautiful, steamy relationship. And they have two daughters because the house that I have them moving into, the kids' room is two children's beds in one room. So naturally, I just went with whatever the child was going to be, the first child was going to be. If it was going to be boys, they were going to have two boys. If it was a girl, they were going to have two girls. So as you can see, I made them have two girls, and I made the girls to be very um interesting to the storyline. So we have here um Tania. We have Tania here. We have a goofball, proper, and arrogant. And then for Lanelle, for Lanelle here, we have moody, love outdoors, and a slob. Very, and the girls are going to clash with the mother because the mother's going to be a stay-at-home, but since she has an ambitious trait, she wants to have a job. But her husband makes enough, she doesn't need to work. And so she wants to start streaming. She wants to start, content creation, not streaming, but content creation. And she decorated the house in a beautiful way. So it's very minimalistic, very clean. In her office room it's very beautiful. It is her space for herself. So when creating her, I decided to not, I wanted to give her the look of who her husband married, like who he fell in love with in high school. And then as my save out progresses, upgrade her into the woman who wears a bob, like a clean shirt bob. She wears pristine clothes, like let's say her theme is all cream. Her office is gonna be cream color. Like she's gonna give the city life. Mrs. Perfect, basically. But since she's a people pleaser, will she choose herself and express to her husband that she wants this certain type of life? She doesn't want to live in Oasis Springs, in this dusty town. She wants to live the city life. She wants to live a high rise. She wants her daughters to look out their window and see nothing but buildings and what they can aspire to, and for him to be this big shot in the business field. Or maybe they both can become content creators and her husband can become a artist since he loves to make things. So can she inspire? See, as you can see the vibe here, that's what I want her to look. But I was like, no, let me start at the beginning of their story. Let me make them as the high school sweethearts that they are. So yeah, So that's their storyline. I feel like it's a really good story to tell for them because I'm like, oh, it's so good. I really, once I placed them in their household, I was like, hold on, wait a minute. I gotta play them a little bit. So I was playing them a bit and fell in love with them tremendously. And um, like no complaints on my skills here, you know. And for him, like I went ahead and went through their clothes. Like with him, he's easygoing, and whatever his wife wants, he gives her. But since she's a people pleaser, she doesn't really want much. He doesn't really notice that she's actually pleasing him and the kids. He thinks he's giving her the world, but really, since she's a people pleaser, she's really giving them her world, their world, which is kind of overshadowing what she wants. So I'm just creating a little bit of conflict in there with their traits, as you can see. He's neat, and just like with any family, the kids, listen to dad. The kids listen to dad more often since he's neat. Since he's neat, the kids listen to dad more often than none, and they give mom a very hard time. Um, and I made that dynamic in there. So as I was playing them and just building their lore and things like that, it kind of already naturally happened. The girls are obsessed with their dads, like naturally. A lot of girls are, and he's a girl dad, and he loves his life. Like he doesn't understand like what more his wife could want. And also too, I made sure that I changed their well, for her, she doesn't want any more kids. I think they're both agreed on that. Like since they met each other young, they had kids and they just want to enjoy their life, get the kids out the house and just enjoy each other like they're high school sweethearts. They don't want for anything. Now, I don't know if I want to do the storyline where, he cheats on her. Like, I feel like not every relationship story deserves that, but I do want to play out. And maybe this should be my first series. I don't know. You guys let me know if I should make this my first series. But not every relationship should have cheating in it. Even though this is The Sims and this is kind of like what a lot of The Sims do naturally. But I was like, no, let me do something that's more realistic, which is, I mean, cheating is realistic in this day and age and time. But I was like, let me do something more realistic. Like, she wants the city life. She doesn't want this big old house. She wants a penthouse. She wants her girls to see the Lux life that, you know. So, yeah. So that's kind of that. And so the different okay, so some of the mods that I have here, you have to select these before you place them down in lots. I totally forgot. So it only worked on Janice. So I had to use MCC Command Center to add in like their traits and stuff, which is fine. And so you will see here also in this, like them getting acclimated into the house. And I'm sorry about the camera angles and things like that, but they look really good though. And I cannot wait to progress her story and give her makeover and see if he likes to change or not. And will her people pleasing trait go away naturally or will I have to do it? But I really want to see if it'll go away naturally. Like her start demanding, like, her time and her, like, what she wants and what she wants her girls to see as well. So, and she also wants to show her girls that you don't have to aspire to marriage or to just to be somebody's wife. Like you can have a career and such. So, yeah, I'm really excited to. Oh, and I put that she can't get pregnant because I feel like I said, they are done with having kids. Yeah, so this is a house that I redecorated. That I got the house off the gallery, and I will do a before and after on another episode. But yeah, this is a house I redecorated. As you can see, her office there a little bit. See how very polished it is? That's like her sanctuary, and she naturally went to it. I didn't. I didn't let her, sit her there, I don't think. Okay, so this is the Bennett's house. And this is the name of the lot. So if you want to go view it in the gallery, that's what it's called. At the top right here. Alright, so let's get this tour on the road here. Okay, so this is the house in the front. I changed the stairs and the roof color. There is a little overlapping in the roof, but it's all good. It's not that deep. Okay, so the first level is going to be the girls. I hate this camera. Okay, so the first floor is the girls' room. As you can see, very kind of plain. And as our story progresses, I'm gonna redo it, but this is just something to hold them over. This is the main bathroom, as you can see, and then this is her office. And it's very simple. It's giving startup office, like she's just getting her footing with everything. She hasn't really started like her social media for real, but she bought the things and she's gonna start. This is her like her safe space. She has her books, her TV. Like this is her space, her safe space. This is where she gets her me time. Now this is where her and her husband sleeps. This is a master bedroom. So they gave the girls the master bedroom up top here, and the bathroom, and they have the bedroom downstairs with the shared bathroom, which is fine, you know. And they're two girls. Of course, the parents are gonna be sleeping down below because ain't no sneaking out. Um, and then I redid the kitchen. I made it a little bit smaller. The bedroom was actually on this side, and the kitchen was on this side. So I switched it up. I like the kitchen to be in the front of the house with the living room. And then if the bedroom is on the first floor, I like the bedroom to be in the back of the house on the first floor. I don't like the bedroom in the front on the first floor. I don't like that. And this is the living room. You can say the husband made the TV stands here, or the cabinets. And this is their photo. Isn't that cute? I got them to take this photo. When they were swimming. So it's very cute. And this is the TV, little book area. Then we have like a little nook here, and then we have the fireplace with a little bit of painting. So yeah, it's a very simple house. And then this is the backyard here. This is the backyard. So I'm really gonna play them, and so that way they can have friends, invite people over, and all of that good stuff. And as she meet new friends, I think that's when I'm gonna have her makeover start, when she meets new friends in the city, maybe, or in Oasis, because Oasis is filled with a lot of young adults. Is how I'm setting it up, so that way when she meets these certain young adults that's the same age as her, like they're gonna basically make her over, like give her a makeover, like, girl, just because you got two kids, I mean, you gotta look like it, you know. So yeah, so I really can't wait to see their story play out, so I might play them. So let me know if you guys want to see their story play out on screen, and if not, this should just be my personal play here, my solo play. All right, so that is that, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye.